Hello, and welcome back to Life Rescue Podcast, episode number 5. Episode number 5. Yes, 5. 555 is the number of change. So, change begins today, the year of the horse. And we are talking about an amazing topic today. But before I jump into that, I want you all to breathe in beautiful positive energy. Release whatever is holding you back. Okay, let's do that 2 more times because I need that as well. Breathe in. Beautiful positive energy. Exhale out any negative energy. And then the third time, keep your hands down. Just breathe in as deep as you can. Beautiful positive energy. And let go of any negative energy. So welcome back to Life Rescue Podcast. I'm so happy to be here. I want to thank all of you for viewing my videos and my shorts and supporting my channel, subscribing to the channel, and for calling in and asking questions and sharing your stories with me. So remember, the phone number is 754 222 4413. So please call me, ask me any questions, or tell me your story, and then I'll talk about it on here. So there was one caller who called in about this specific topic that I'm talking about today. Her name is Tracy. I'm not going to mention last names or where she's from because she didn't want me to. But her question was, how do you stay motivated to make your dreams come true? How do you stay motivated? So I have a whole outline set up here, and I want to just share with all of you something. In order to do what I'm about to say, make your dreams come true and stay motivated, you have to pump yourself up. So last night I didn't sleep very well. I haven't been sleeping very well since I lost my dog, and I'm doing much better, but I just think too much at night. I lie in bed thinking a lot. So I meditate, I breathe, but today I was feeling like low energy. So right before I pushed record on this particular podcast, I played one of my favorite songs on my phone called Stand Back by Stevie Nicks. And I started jumping up and down, spinning all around and dancing in my room and just raising my energetic vibe. So this is what I want to share with all of you is to self-motivate yourself. You have to raise your energetic vibe. And all of us have up days, down days. It's like a roller coaster ride, life, right? So in order to raise your energetic vibe, you have to start dancing. You have to start screaming. You have to get up and raise your hands and jump all around and act crazy. And that will raise your energetic vibe because now I feel like I have much more energy than I did 15 minutes ago before I danced around with Stevie Nicks. So thank you, Stevie Nicks. I love her. Okay, let's jump into this topic. Here we go. How do you make your dreams come true or stick to the plan of reaching the goals that you set for your dreams? Okay, so I want to read a couple of quotes that I have used for myself that I really want to share with all of you that is very motivational. So many people have dreams, but very few people actually follow through with them. And we're going to go over why that is. And one of the most common reasons that people don't fulfill their goals or follow their dreams from start to finish is because most people don't fail because they lack talent. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they quit too soon. So when the going gets tough, they get going. And that's the thing. If you want to follow your dreams and it's a high achieving goal or dream, you have to follow through with certain principles. And when it gets tough, you have to dig deeper and you have to get tougher because following your heart and making your dreams come true is not an easy task. And I am one to share that with you because I know, and I'm going to share my story with you in a little bit about how hard it has been for me to make my dreams come true. And I'm still on the journey to getting them to come true, to fruition. Okay, that's what I would like to say. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. So let's go over why people give up on their dreams. Okay, this is very important. Number one, fear of failure. Okay, so many people have this. This is the most common thread that we humans share. Fear of failure. So if you go into your dream or your goal and you're already fearing that you're going to fail, then it's going to be 100,000 times harder to make your dreams come true if you're constantly fearing that you're going to fail. So that's another thing I'm always teaching about. Mindset. When you go into a room and you turn on the light, you flip the switch, right? And I know this is a lot harder than I'm saying. It's not that easy, but it's practice. It takes practice. It takes consistency to turn on the light and turn off the light. So it's the same with your mindset. If you constantly feel like you're going to fail, then you will fail. If you get that fear kind of like not away, because it's not so easy to just say, okay, I want to turn it on, turn it off the switch, and now I don't fear failure. It's a daily practice. So what I like to tell people, write in the journal your affirmations that I go over every podcast. I am enough. I am worthy. I am love. I am peace. Whatever it is, read your affirmations every single day if you're being held back or you're stuck in that fear of failure, because that will really help. Okay, next, lack of discipline. That's huge. If you're not disciplined, how are you going to accomplish anything? So, for those of you fitness enthusiasts out there like me, if I don't work out every single day, I'm not going to see my muscles. Oh, they're looking better because I'm working out harder. I'm lifting a little bit heavier. I'm eating a little bit better because age is catching up with me. So discipline is huge. You have to be disciplined. And I know there's some of you watching me right now saying, "Oh, well, Lisa, you act like it's so easy. What if I lack discipline?" Okay, well, work on it. Be consistent. It takes 90 days to break a habit. I believe Tony Robbins says that, and many other spiritual leaders and motivational speakers. Be consistent and you will become more disciplined. Okay. Waiting for motivation. So, if I sit here and say, I'm going to wait for God to strike me with some motivation, that's not going to happen. I'm going to wait for so and so to motivate me. How am I going to motivate myself? If you're waiting for someone to motivate you, you are never going to accomplish your dreams. So motivate yourself. How do you do it? Same thing. Fake it till you make it. And I hate to say that, but it's true. Like pretend like you're motivated. Get up and dance, raise your energetic vibe, motivate yourself. If you can motivate yourself to work out, if you can motivate yourself to go out to dinner, if you can motivate yourself to call a girl or a guy and invite them out, you can motivate yourself to follow your dreams. Come on, it's that easy. Motivate yourself, stay consistent with it. Do not compare yourself to others, because it doesn't matter what others have, what others do. It doesn't matter. You don't need to compare yourself to anyone. Just think about you, motivate yourself, be consistent, try to flip the switch with the fear of failure, and you will be able to reach the dreams that you are trying to accomplish in your life. Okay? Have a plan. I know that there's many people in the military, and I should have looked this up before I did this podcast, but It's like follow the P's, poor performance is something, whatever. Okay, so if you don't have a plan, you're not going to succeed. I tell all my clients this with their bodies and losing weight. If you don't prepare your food ahead of time and you're a ravenous beast and you're hungry and you open the refrigerator, you're going to eat anything in sight. You have to plan. We do meal prep here in our house so that we have healthy meals to eat throughout the day so we stay fit. That's why all these companies with the meal plans are doing so well, because that's what people need. Have a plan to reach your goals, okay? So I want to go over, here we go, 5 key points, and I'm going to go through them, not too long. 5 key points that are practical tips and steps on how you're going to make your dreams come true. Okay, and remember, dreams don't die because of lack of talent, like I said earlier. They die because of lack of consistency. Okay, I personally believe that anybody out there who has a dream, which I hope all of you do, can achieve their dreams in one way or another. It might not be exactly the way that you want it to be, but if you do these steps that I'm about to talk about right here, you will accomplish your dreams no matter how small or how big they are in some aspect of your life. Okay. And it's worth it because we all need to have dreams. We all need to set goals. I truly believe that's the way of life. If I don't have a goal or a dream, I feel like I'm a floundering fish going through life waiting for something to happen, and it might never happen. So dreams and goals are great. So start writing them down. If you don't know what they are, start journaling, try to get to know yourself, and you will figure out what it is that your dream is, what your goals are. They're so important. Okay, so my 5 tips. Number 1, clarity. I just said that. Know exactly what you want. So when you get to know yourself and you write in the journal and you know what your goals are, your dreams are, have clarity. Don't just say, my dream is this, and that's it. Be specific, like get really detailed. This is my dream. This is how I see it. This is how I want it. This is what's going to happen. Like write out a plan as if it's already happening now and not in the future. That's huge. Okay. Number 2 goes into the same thing, a plan. Break your big dreams into daily actions. So, whatever your dream is, every single day, take those 5 steps or 10 steps to accomplish the goal towards your dream. Okay, very important. You have to have a plan, like I said earlier. You have to have a plan, because if you don't have a plan, you're like flying off the seat of your pants, or whatever the saying is, shooting from your hip. You can't do that. You need to write it down, pen to paper, have a plan, execute the plan. Okay, number 3, for me, I would say this is actually the most important. And this is what I do in my life every single day. Time management. Time management is everything. Clock in and clock out for your dreams. And it's funny that I'm saying this from my notes, because my father taught me that. Treat your dream like a job. My dad would tell me when I left working for him, which I loved, but we clashed a little bit in auto parts and cars, and wasn't my thing. So when I left him, I started becoming an aerobic instructor, a personal trainer. But then I stopped working for people. I opened my own gym, and I had to, make it happen. And I had to clock in and clock out on my schedule, not on my boss's schedule. So I was like, Dad, sometimes I want to accomplish these 5 things, but I can't, because I'm like running around like a chicken without a head, putting out fires all day. And what do I do? And he said, clock in and clock out. And no matter what happens, unless the place is burning down, a real fire, then you have to make everything like a priority. Lower priorities, higher priorities, medium priorities. And when you clock in the morning and you clock out whenever your day is up, 8 hours, 10 hours a day, whatever it is, then you don't just do whatever you want to do. Okay, well, now I feel like I want to go out to lunch with my friend. Now I want to work out. Now I want to drink some coffee and have a phone call. No, you pretend like you're working for someone, even if you're not, towards your goals and your dreams. That is so important. Okay, treat your dream like a job. Okay. Number 4, self motivation. Okay, we briefly talked about this. Motivation will fade. Okay, everybody has issues with self motivation, but discipline will remain. So, like I was saying before, when you break the habit in the 90-day, usually 60 to 90 days, you become more disciplined. So it goes back to consistency. Every single day, you have to try to motivate yourself. After a while, it's going to click and you're going to be more disciplined than you were when you first started. So, what I like to compare that to with me is meditation. I wanted to meditate so bad in my life when I would say 25 years ago, when I was running my huge business and I was having all these issues that I'm going over here because that was my dream to open a gym and a spa and transform people's lives. So it was very difficult for me to motivate myself and to when it comes to meditation and kind of yoga, but that's a whole nother topic I'll bring up another day. But the point is, I needed something to help relax me. So I wanted to meditate. So I had to motivate myself to meditate. That's like a tongue twister. Self motivate myself to meditate. Finally, I did it because I started small. I did like 5 minutes a day of meditation. And then I did 10 minutes a day. And then I did 20 minutes a day. And I literally was starting to meditate 30 minutes plus a day. And believe me, I hated it at first, but I kept on doing it until it helped me to relax my mind and my body to be able to run my business and motivate myself more towards running that business because it was so stressful. I think I had 45 employees. I had 5,000 members of my gym. I was running a gym, a spa, and a salon, 3 totally different businesses all in one. And it was very, very difficult. So meditation was my thing, and I had to really motivate myself to do it in order to feel more peace to accomplish my dreams. So definitely motivation, self motivation is all about discipline. Okay, the last one, resilience. Resilience, okay? You have to be resilient to accomplish your dreams and to stay consistent and keep on keeping on and never give up because you will have so many setbacks. Every one of us has setbacks. And if you're not resilient and you don't stay the course, then you might as well give up on your dream because there are so many people that think things come easy. But if your dreams are way up here, they're not going to come easy. No matter what, no matter, there is no one in life who says, I want to become a millionaire and it happens just like that. There's no one in life that says, I want to fall in love and have a happy relationship and bam, it happens. And then they're happy for the rest of their lives. And the people who get the millions have other obstacles and that might make them unhappy. I mean, there's life is a roller coaster, There's ups, there's downs, there's trials, there's tribulations. You will have setbacks. So get ready for them. Okay. So before I end this, those are the 5 things I just went over. I hope you all heard about exactly what I said. Clarity, have a plan, time management, self motivation, and resilient. And consistency was in one of those. Okay. So, real quick, I just want to share my story with all of you who don't know my story of where I am right now in my life. 55 years old. Oh my God. Okay. And again, I don't care that I tell you my age because I'm damn proud of it. I look good, I feel good, and age is only a number, so who cares? Okay. So I always said as a little girl at 5 years old that by the time I'm 55, and it's all about the fives, you get that? 5 years old when I was little, 55, 555 is all about change. I always said that I will make it when I'm 55. And what I say about making it. When I was 5, and I brought this up, I'm going to briefly tell you, I heard a voice telling me that I had a mission to accomplish in this lifetime. And my mission was to help the masses of people all over the world transform their lives, mind, body, and spirit. So then I don't know why, throughout my whole life, I always said, by 55, I will achieve my dreams if I haven't already. And let me tell you, that's a long time, 50 years, 5 decades. That's a long time. But you know what? I've never given up and I never will give up, no matter what happens to me. And I don't know where this comes from. Maybe my dad, and he taught me, how to be resilient and never give up. Maybe it comes from God, my higher power. Whatever it is, I have never given up. And I have to tell you in 2 minutes or less that my life has not been easy. And just with this dream of what I'm trying to do now is my life rescue TV show. So I didn't know the past 25 years that it would be life rescue TV show. I had no idea. I didn't know I would do a radio show on iHeartRadio. Everything was placed onto my path and I just went with it. But then when Life Rescue TV show came into my mind, body, and spirit a year and a half ago, and I started creating it and writing it and directing it, and it was just like, wow, it took on a life of its own from a higher power. And I just kept going and going and going. And guess what? It still hasn't happened exactly the way I wanted to happen. And I have hit every obstacle that you can imagine under the sun. So many obstacles I don't even want to go over, but most normal people, I don't call myself normal because I'm not. That doesn't mean I'm imperfect, perfect. I am definitely very flawed like everyone out there. But the reason why I say I'm not normal is because there's something in me that never gives up. I can get slammed by a bulldozer and run over with one leg dragging and one arm falling off, and I'm still going to get up and keep moving forward. So this is why I'm here to tell you that we all have trials and tribulations. We all fall down multiple times in our life, but we have to get back up, keep moving forward, stay the course. And if you believe in your dream, do not give up, but also do what it takes to make it happen. Work hard, be consistent, motivate yourself. Get up when you don't want to get up and put in the work, the hard work, because that's what it takes. Nothing in life comes easy that is worth having and is going to make your life more fruitful and happier and healthier. So follow your dreams and don't give up. And the last thing I have to say, right when you want to give up and you get back up and you fall back down and you get back up and then you're ready and you're like, I am so depleted, my nervous system shot, and I'm ready to throw in the towel. Right at that point, if you don't give up, what's on the other side of that is something beautiful that most people never see because they give up. You know the saying that you're like digging for gold, digging, 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 years, years, years. And then right when you give up, 1 foot in front of you is where the gold was, but you gave up. Don't give up no matter what it takes. And sometimes your dreams might conform into something else that isn't exactly what you wanted. Be open to that, but never give up. Okay, that is the most powerful thing that I want to tell you. And how I want to end with this, I wrote down, is if you have a dream, stop waiting for the perfect time, because the perfect time is when you begin to go towards your dream. Okay, I'm going to read that one more time. If you have a dream, stop waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is when you begin. Okay, that is so powerful. I love that. One more. Dreams are not built in big moments. They are built in small, tiny, daily actions that most people are unwilling to do. Yes, I'm going to read that one more time and then I'm going to wrap it up. Dreams are not built in big moments. They are built in small daily actions that most people are unwilling to do. Wow, that's powerful. Very powerful. So, if this message resonates with you, please do me a favor. Write a comment down below on my YouTube channel on this episode and share with me why this message resonates with you. Share your dream with me. Put it in writing, because when it's in writing, it becomes more real. You are being held accountable for what you're saying, what you're putting out there energetically. So subscribe to my channel, please, and call in 754-222-4413. Leave me a voice message, text me your questions for next week's episode. I did say I was going over nutrition. I will get to that. I just felt that this was a very powerful message because it's what's going on in my life. I know it's going on in all of your lives, most of you. So I just wanted to share this one with you. So thank you all so much for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Peace, love, and light. See you next time. Bye.